What channel am I streaming on? Oh, okay, good. There we go. How's it going, everyone? Skylar here. I haven't streamed in a long time. In this video, I kind of just want to talk to you guys about just what I've been doing. Talk about just updates on my thoughts on crypto and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's been 2 or 3 months since I've streamed. I had a buddy hit me up the other day, and he's like, "Hey, are you done with YouTube?" And I wanted to be like, "No, I still like doing it, but I haven't filmed a video in a long time, so maybe it isn't something I like doing." But yeah, it's been a little bit, and this video is kind of just for people who follow my channel, if you happen to. Um, and Yeah. So there is kind of another reason why I haven't streamed in a couple months as well, and that's because the company I've worked at for the past almost 10 years just got bought out. And then I was transitioning into this new company, and everyone's jobs were pretty much on the line, and I got an official offer, and I'm actually doing video editing and graphic design for the company I work with as well. So I have been doing a lot of video editing and graphic design and stuff like that, but it has been for my job, and then like doing it for this as well. I don't know. It's just been a little bit stressful, I guess, the last little bit. But YouTube kind of messed me up a little bit. Now I I feel like I know what I need to do if I want to be, successful in YouTube or whatever. I just don't really want to go down that route, especially in the crypto world. So the videos I like to make is informative. I want to like teach people about money, like what the Federal Reserve is, like what the dollar is backed by now. Talk about, how the gold standard fell. Talk about the central bank digital currencies, talk about the new, I like to talk about that sort of stuff. But I have found that a lot of people, my videos don't really get a lot of clicks or views or whatever unless I pump tokens and stuff like that. And maybe I should just make better content, right? but but yeah, so I was kind of doing that on my channel. I was talking about projects, I was talking about tokens, and doing some testing. I don't feel like I was really advertising anybody I didn't like, or I wasn't, but yeah, it kind of got to me. I don't know. So, still love Bitcoin, still love crypto. I'm still involved in this space. I still do research. I'm still reading articles every day. Um, but my priorities have shifted a little bit. The company I'm actually working for, like I said, it just got bought out. I don't think I think it's time for me to move on, kind of do a new thing. And so I've been trying to figure out what that is, and I think I'm just gonna go back into software sales and end up doing that whole shebang. But I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure this out. I only have X amount of time in my life, and a lot of it has been, kind of taken. So I don't know. Now, also, there's another big thing that's been going on in my life that I haven't even career-wise that I haven't told anybody on this channel. And the reason why I haven't, I guess, is because I'm afraid of who watches this channel. There might be one wrong person that watches it, and it could have ended up causing a big problem. But essentially, I was going to get into the VR world. I started messing with like Unreal Engine and Blender and all that, a year or two ago, something like that, and just messing around a little bit here, a little bit there. And I've been slowly getting a little bit more like doing it more and more and more. And I ended up, sounds like you got a lot of stuff going on. Wow, you actually looked at my Discord, Daz? That's cool. There's actually people on here. Yeah, I figured I wanted to talk about what I posted on Discord a little bit. But yeah, at any rate, there is a VR free roam experience I wanted to create. Had everything figured out, got the games, hardware, software. Um, I was going to partner with Microsoft and Activision, and got a big 2,400 square foot warehouse. Is going to cost. And I mentioned this on my Twitter as well, so you may have seen me say I might be making one of the biggest career decisions in my life in a couple of days. Well, that was it. I was about to drop $400,000, up to $250,000 or $500,000 into this project, and I still might end up going down that route. I might be doing this here in a couple of months, but there's a partner that I really wanted to partner with. This is a person who's been very successful in building companies, and he I worked with them in the past and stuff like that, and we were just going to do like a 50-50 split. And if you Google Zero Latency, that's essentially the company I was going to go with. And then I was going to have their stuff as well as my own games and stuff like that as well. But if you Google Zero Latency, you'll kind of get the idea of what I was trying to go for. And I also had software developers, and I was going to be able to actually put people's NFT 3D model characters into the game itself. So if you came and you had an NFT character and you had the right files, that we could end up just importing that character, and you can actually play as your NFT, which was really cool. So yeah, I can't really get into the reason why it didn't go down. I don't want to cause problems, but there was a reason why, and that reason is also why it's hard to say these things on this channel just in case the wrong person hears. But I'm going to be making a big career decision change no matter what, here in the next couple of months. So I'm actually about to head off to Europe, actually, here in a couple of days, and I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to anyways, we'll see what happens. But in January, February, I might pull the trigger and just do this VR thing solo. I also have a friend who wants to do a really cool experience, I guess, in Utah, and I don't want to say what it is because anyways, but not that it matters, right? But anyways, he's flying out to Germany, and he's going to, I think is the country he's going to, and he's going to find out about that experience. And if he ends up doing that, then me and him might go together and do this, build like an event center in Utah with a couple of really fun things that the state doesn't have. In fact, the thing that he's bringing isn't even in the country yet. It's really freaking cool. And the thing I'm doing is fairly new, but you can go to like Las Vegas or New York or something and do it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. Now I do want to make videos, but I don't know what it is. But seeing someone scam people and then they just explode because people love being scammed. I don't know, it's like really weird. I mean, they don't love being scammed, right? But they love listening to somebody who's like, you can 100x your money tomorrow, and then they put their money into that project. Like, that's just so weird that people do that. But that's what YouTube is when it comes to crypto and finance and stuff. So yeah, and the videos I do want to make are going to take a lot longer, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what route I exactly want to go down, because I do want to talk about money and finance, and like I feel like the world works on this weird way that a lot of people don't know like what's actually going down behind the scenes. So I don't know. So I would like to chat about that. So I will start making videos more, but they are going to be what I like to talk about, which means I'm not going to get views and subs or whatever, but I need to stop thinking about that. I don't know why I trip out about that. My wife thinks about that all the time with stuff she does. I'm like, who cares if you make money? Just do what you want to do for fun. I'm like, why don't I just do the same freaking thing? This is an energy drink, by the way. It's matcha. Oh my gosh, it looks really bad on screen. It's green, so that's why you can kind of see through it. What the freak? Why is it weird? Oh, it's the my wallpaper background. I was like, what the freak? Um, but yeah. I'm still invested in Lux though. It's still my biggest bags. Obviously, I'm still into Bitcoin, all that sort of stuff. I'm sure. I actually don't. I don't look at the markets every day now. But yeah, we've been floating around this 19K for a long time. I'm assuming Luxo's at 450. It's my guess. $477. Which is kind of nuts. I think I went in. I think $4 was my average when I went in. Like I went in heavy at like that dollar range, and then I threw in all my bags at like the 5, 6. And I think it averaged out around 4. So it's pretty much right where I invested in, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I still like the project. It's just, we're in a bear market and everything's kind of down. I mean, heck, if you would have held Facebook, you're still down like 80%. In fact, the S&P 500 is still down like 34, 37% right now. So everything's kind of crashing right now. Ocean Protocol, next big one. Ocean Protocol is already been a big one. I think the ticker is Ocean, right? Yeah. This was big a long time ago. It already kind of did its initial pump. But it's going to go back to its all. Once everything returns, this is one of the ones that will return. When people say that it's going to crash and 99% of the projects are going to die, that's kind of already happened. I mean, there's been like 500,000 projects, maybe more, that have been created just on the Ethereum network. Right? There's 1,300 coins. I swear the last time I actually looked at this number, it was like 20,000. So even from its 20,000 high, I swear it was like 5 months ago, you're down 7,000. So, yeah, we're already way past the 99% from when it was created. But you will find projects. I think Ocean's going to do well. I think there's a lot of projects that will do well. But I'm still holding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Got rid of all my Cardano. That was one of the ones I actually liked like 3, 4, 5 years ago. But I feel like once it hit like that $1.80, $2.50 range, I got rid of them all. I don't have any Solana. Everyone is telling me I'm stupid for not holding Solana, but I don't know. Still have my initial Dogecoin from forever ago, from 5 years ago. Polkadot still love. I don't know why I'm going down this again, but yeah, wow, there's a lot of new projects up in these. A lot of Decentraland's up here. Xfinity's right below Decentraland. Whoa! I just saw an article the other day, and it was like, this is a $1.3 billion project or something, right? Whereas the $1.1.5 billion, and there was a daily active user count of 30. Hold on, let me look this up. Daily users, or whatever. What is it called? Decentraland tweeted that it actually had around 8,000 daily active users. Somebody said it was lower. 38. Yeah, that's what I heard. 38 active users. Like, bruh, it's 8,000. That's a big difference. How did they get 38 versus 8,000? How's that? I can understand like 6 and 8,000 or something like that, but yeah. Wow, there's chat in here, huh? I was gonna ask you how you feel about Luxo these days. It's progressing. Yeah, it is progressing a lot slower than I anticipated as well. But still believe in the project and stuff. I just think Fabian's not really good at he like doesn't care about token. That's not the right words either. He doesn't care about what the price is, marketing, like whatever. Like he wants to build a project and wants to make it work. I still feel that. I felt that the entire time, but you can tell like the way when they spend money on stuff, it's not like they're they're not spending on marketing team. They're not botting their accounts. They're not paying people to pump their token, or they're doing everything very organically. And I think that's their biggest problem. I mean, biggest problem when it comes to the price is that. But I don't think they really care. They're like, well, if it takes 5 more years, it'll take 5 more years, which is the right attitude to have. But it does hurt people's pockets, when they're thinking that in 12 months they're gonna see a pump or whatever, right? But it's got to be some. I mean, because he'll be like, yeah, it'll be launching in 3 months, and then like a year later, he'll be like 3 months, 6 months. So he does remind me a lot of Elon Musk in that aspect. Elon Musk all the time will be like, dude, next year, hey, in 3 years, you guys can get on that rocket and go in space. I swear, 2022, you'll be able to do it. And then 2022 hits, and they're like, well, we could have done it, but the freaking government regulations. But we could probably get there in another 2-3 years. Eventually he does it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. In fact, I was about to go deep into. I should have done that actually. I was going to talk about the inflation. I was actually going over my paycheck, and I was like, dude, just to keep up with inflation, I need an $18,000 increase in my check. Which, yeah, good luck me. But that's one of the other reasons why I'm going to a new spot. So I'm actually in this spot. I'm actually in this place in my life where I'm like, okay, I can stay where I'm at. I know how to do my job very well. I'm very effective at it. I pretty much everything I need to do. I get there 100% of the time, 95% of the time, maybe. I don't know. Every single goal I've hit so far in the last 3 months that they've given me. So that's easy, but I'm not pushing myself. I'm super bored, and I'm not improving myself whatsoever as a person. So I'm thinking about maybe I should go into software sales. I could probably increase my check another 80,000 at least or something if I hop into that world. So then I'm like, well, I have a passion for like crypto, for these other things, but maybe I can put my time into that, make the extra money, so I can put that extra money into crypto, and then eventually move. I don't know. Or I could go into a little bit of debt, a few $100,000, and start my own company, and bust my butt for like a year or so until I start turning, the VR business. I'm thinking, $30,000-$40,000 in profit is a monthly profit is kind of where I'll be at once I'm at the, not peak, but once I'm at my first stepping stone for my goals. So it's like, but then I'm gonna have to spend years paying that off, and then all my time will be invested into that, and I won't be able to put money into crypto because I'll be paying off a debt, and so it's just like, what do I do? Anyways, that's where I've been at pretty much. I still think they need marketing though once mainnet hits, because it's not good having a great bucket if no one knows you exist. Yeah, I think if they launch and nobody adopts it, that'll be a problem for sure. You could have the best code out there, but if nobody's using it, then what's the point? So, yeah, I mean, they do have some like really big partnerships, and I swear I read somewhere that Nike wasn't even one of the big ones. Like they were like Marjorie or Fabian. I mean, they didn't say Nike. They don't say that. They're not like, oh yeah, Nike's our partner, right? They don't say that, but we know they are just by, Nike's doing testing on their code, and all the Nike staff are working with the Luxo people, and they're all following one another. They're commenting on each other's posts. They're they've done testing together. Like there's a Nike won't be a partner. Why do you say that? So I feel like they would be. I mean, they've been doing a lot of stuff together for a long time. But they don't announce any of their partnerships, right? So hopefully when they eventually launch, they'll be like, oh, look at these 5 huge name brands that are adopting us, right? I swear when they were talking about the Nike not being a big deal, people were like referencing like Facebook or Instagram. I think with Instagram, people were referencing. I don't know. But yeah, if you go look at their advisors, you got people on Facebook, you got people on Instagram, you got people on Nike, you got people on BlackRock, right? Vanguard, or not? I don't think Vanguard actually, but so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, sorry about the videos. I do want to make more of a. I just got a new Sony camera, so I got the new Sony A7, A6, A. I can't remember actually. So that'll be fun. And I got got one of these little like those little like steady cam things. Wow, 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 wow. So that'll be fun. And I want to do more blog-esque stuff. We do have like a couple of cool things in Utah that would be fun to talk about. For example, like the place where all your emails and phone records are kept. It's like right over there, like 10 miles that way. That would be fun to go to. That huge vault that the Mormons have in the in the mountains, supposedly, allegedly, one of the most secure places in the entire world, right? Where they keep who knows what, right? But then we have the NSA, that NSA building downtown. That'd be fun to do something on. Or is it NSA? Wait. Yeah, NSA. Let's see. It's been a common rumor in the community, but RKFTK mods said that they weren't planning on using it. Nike or RFKT. But even what I say is the gospel. Really, RTFKT said they weren't going to use it, huh? Interesting. Well, I'll have to look that up, but yeah. I also kind of feel like going on Twitch and streaming on there because I do a lot of research, and it might be fun just to do the research with people chatting and talking about the projects with me, helping whatever. Figured that would be fun. I also know a couple of YouTubers that have want to like do a collab or whatever, and I've just been lazy about it, so I don't know, we'll see. Seeing there's actually people in my chat, that's freaking cool. I haven't done a video in like 3 months, and when I watch my old videos, I hate watching my old videos, by the way. I watch them, I'm just like, shut the F up, dude. I bother me so much. I'm just like, dude, this guy's such an idiot. Just click off, shut up. Stop complaining, moron. That's what when I listen to myself. And so I'm like, dude, I can't be making videos complaining, and I'm doing it already. I'm not trying to, but yeah, appreciate the love. Appreciate you guys, still being there, keeping in touch and whatnot. I'll be here more. I'll try to make some video in Europe or whatever and post it when I get back. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna hop off. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one, and I will see you later.